you know, in the end, I think overall positive to get those matches and to just get more of a feel to start the season.
And got a bit of extra court time in the mixed doubles. So I think Coco Gauff goes in as a firm favourite here. She's primed and ready to go. So Coco Gauff to serve.
The strategy against Gauff is pretty clear for a lot of players. Doesn't mean that strategy is going to work, but it's playing the forehand. It's obviously trying to pressure the serve, the second serve in particular, when an opponent can do that.
15 all.
But it doesn't necessarily just get you the miss, as we see Coco Gauff's mom, who is a firm support week in and week out.
A little bit of breeze around courtside today. It's going to make the ball toss just a little bit more awkward.
That's a better serve. Really got up and out after it. Used more of a kick serve as the first serve. And that's the way to just build the confidence in that shot in the early stages of this match.
So good start here, confident start for Coco Gauff.
First game.
Just to settle the nerves. Claimed a 250th career match win at WTA level. Incredible, given just 21 years of age, and that's the youngest player to achieve that since Caroline Wozniacki.
Yeah, some incredible feats. I mean, she's already putting herself in the history books in different ways, Gauff, at 21 years of age. And the win predictor, as we might expect, it is in Gauff's favor, 69%. It does give Danilovic a slight chance, but
do you give her?
I agree. I mean, I think Gauff has all of the advantage on her side. I do give Danilovic a slight chance.
But not 31%.
I don't know that I would give her 31%.
Oh, it's an unforced error again from win predictor. We always like to give win predictor a hard time here.
Is it a person?
I don't know.
Is it AI?
Probably not, because it doesn't take in, it doesn't know what it's like to play out here.
That's exactly. Danilovic trying to move forward, but she's got to be a little cognizant, more cognizant of where her approach shots are going, hitting her targets and trying to get forward. But a fantastic pass from Gauff, not panicking, finding that extra space.
30.
That's the rally there that Coco wants. The cross-court backhand. She knows Danilovic mainly hooks that forehand cross-court, got a really extreme grip. So that's going into the strength of Coco Gauff's backhand there. She's not going to win that rally too often, Danilovic.
It's always the interesting part of playing a lefty for a lot of right-handers, where you have to adjust your pattern slightly and look at maybe going the opposite direction that you are used to. With Danilovic, she maybe has to adjust some of her patterns when you consider how good the Gauff backhand is. That's where her forehand is going when it's going cross court. That serve, plenty of kick, jumping up and out of Gauff's strike zone.
Served so brilliantly against Venus Williams. In fact, she made 23 of her first 24 serves in a row. In incredible serving, just couldn't miss a first serve. She had the rhythm.
Another good one there.
And Chandra, it's one of these serves that just, even if the ground strokes are not going well, it can keep you in a match for a long period. So when she's in good form, she relies heavily on this serve.
Duke.
And Chandra, there's so much to like about this motion.
Yeah, it's nice and smooth. It's got good rhythm, and she gets pretty good extension. You want to be at full height when you contact the ball. She's close to 6 foot tall, so getting every inch of that frame involved is a big advantage. You can see that's the play Danilovic has to challenge herself to do. Backhand to then open up space to the forehand, but that isn't always comfortable for a player. Changing direction, trying to go down the short side of the court. And it's a break point for Gauff.
So it's the perfect start for the world number 3. Coco Gauff breaks and leads 2 games to love.
Gauff leads 2 games to love, first set.
Yeah, that's the kind of start to just help settle you in, relax Gauff a little bit more. Give yourself some breathing room here.
Very color coordinated.
I like it.
I love the racket color. That's a change of racket. Same brand, but just new cosmetics.
The cosmetics is a lot of times what players change. They keep the same
frame, don't they?
Yes, technical aspects of it. Outfit coordinates with the bag, with the racket. It's all working.
I mean, you live in America. She's a genuine superstar, isn't she now?
She is. I mean, she generates dollars. She puts fans in seats, sells tickets, and so many eyes on her. A generational player, in a way.
I'm always amazed come the US Open swing. So many eyes on her. It must be so much pressure.
And, you know, that was what made that win at the US Open, her first major, so phenomenal in 2023, and how she sort of came alive during that summer swing leading into the Open. I mean, it went to a whole new level. And then to come up with the trophy the way she did, coming back against Sabalenka, it was huge.
Well, this is not the start Danilovic was looking for. A few too many unforced errors. That'll help.
Gauff was going body and hit the target pretty nicely, but it didn't really move quickly enough. And Danilovic did a good job getting out of the way, creating just enough extra space. Think about the first round win for Danilovic, getting past Venus Williams. A tough match. She had to come from behind, very emotional. Not always easy to come back and kind of recover enough to play a second round against another major champion.
No, I think you make a good point, Chanda, because it was an emotional match. Afterwards, you could see there was almost relief once she got over the line, and she invested a lot physically and mentally to get that win. And after coming back it up in what is, these are very big matches for Danilovic when you're at 69 in the world. You don't get these opportunities week in, week out. That's a great start for Coco Gauff. Our world number 3 leads 3-love first set.
Gauff leads 3 games to love. First set.
I really love Coco's attitude. At the Hopman Cup, you get to be a bit more up close and personal, and it's possibly a bit more of a relaxed event, but she's just such a fabulous young lady, so respectful to her team members and her opponents, and takes it all in her stride. It's remarkable just for 21 years of age, and to have had the success that she's had. She's been really well brought up.
Yeah, the maturity level that she has exhibited over the years is pretty phenomenal. You can look at her family, her parents, her 2 brothers that she's very close to. She is a very solid person, more than just a tennis player. And I think that is in large part a credit to her parents and to her family.
So Olga Danilovic here, off to a little bit of a nervous start. Down a break.
It's a very different matchup for Danilovic when you consider playing against Venus Williams in the first round, who is a fantastic athlete, big ball striker from the ground, but doesn't move at this stage as well as Gauff does. Nowhere near.
Does anyone in women's tennis?
I can't think of anyone.
No, me neither.
Iga Swiatek is a different kind of quick mover. But Gauff, her defense is second to none.
And talk to me about how that feels when you play someone who's as quick as that. It just almost shrinks the court.
Well,
it takes time away from you.
You have no space to hit into.
Yeah.
And you start to press. You start to feel like you have to hit through smaller and smaller margins, make your shots better and better. And that is not a comfortable feeling. And you take more risk. You start to miss more. So everything goes in a negative direction.
Wait, please.
about Venus and I've played Venus
Love 40.
multiple times in my career, and certainly in her prime. She was that type of player as well, where she could close off the court 1 or 2 steps and she'd cover the whole half, and then she could get back into position. An incredible athlete. And Coco Gauff is kind of along those lines now. And that's the challenge for Danilovic here. She can't play it so straight up. I mean, right now she's trying to go toe-to-toe and hit through Gauff, and that's not really going to work.
50-40.
First meeting, though, and this is where you try to pick for openings and try to figure out what you can do, maybe what you can adjust, and that's going to be the challenge for Danilovic right now. Smart play, starting with the drop shot, and it had to be pretty good for Gauff to barely get there. And Danilovic was ready at the net. She didn't overplay and kind of played for the second ball. Perfectly timed.
That's a nasty serve, isn't it? When the left-hander does that sliding serve into the body forehand. For most right-handers, it's their least favoured return.
Advantage Gauff.
Coco Gauff does not go away on any shot, on any point. I mean, she may miss, but you have to play each point as completely as possible. And Danilovic, after winning 3 in a row, is facing another break point. This is the game for Danilovic to fight for, fight to get on the board, to dig in, get a little bit of traction in this opening set.
Advantage Gauff. Game gone.
Well, there's no stopping Coco at the moment. 4-love first set. Coco's mum up and about.
And Coco Gauff's team,
4 games to love.
JC
First
Farrell,
set.
who's been with her for a number of years, added Gavin McMillan, who is sitting on the left there. There he is, added Gavin to her team just before the US Open last year. See her hitting partner to his left. And for Gauff, it was about trying to work on her biomechanics, trying to figure out the serve. And she was under so much pressure during that fall swing last year that it just seemed to all come to a head. And it was a tough time at US Open.
I often wonder, Chandler, as a player, it
15
can't
love.
be easy to make technical changes midway through your career. That's just not an easy thing to do.
Well, and we've seen a number of players now do that. I mean, Yannick Sinner making adjustments, technical adjustments to his serve. We saw Madison Keys do some of that before last year's Australian Open. Carlos Alcaraz is trying to make some adjustments. So you're seeing players trying to get better, and that part is understandable. It was really the timing of it, though. I mean, to try to make those types of changes the week before the U.S. Open, the last major of the year, your home slam where there are so many eyes on you, it was tough.
(30-15).
So good. Excellent recovery from Gauff after the double fault. She just dug in.
40-15.
Moved the ball beautifully. Danilovic having to cover a lot of ground in that last rally and just ran out of space. Gauff with plenty of it.
Oh, that's so confident, isn't it, from Coco Gauff here on Margaret Court Arena. In just 22 minutes, she leads 5 games to love.
First set.
Sometimes when I watch Coco Gauff early in tournaments, she looks a little nervous and unsettled, but I think she's looking really comfortable and confident at the moment.
I think this is a good matchup. She feels certainly more comfortable with this matchup. She's getting a pretty standard ball, and it's consistent in terms of the pace and the spin from Danilovic. And Gauff doesn't mind a bit of pace, especially on these courts where the ball can sit up a little bit. I think she's not being rushed, and she's also a bit calmer on her serve. That last serve was a very good example. She took a little bit off, got a little more spin, and then the second ball went into the open court. I mean, it's a great pattern, and she kind of has her pick of shots right now.
Time.
It's another beautiful day here at Melbourne Park, where Coco Gauff off to a flying start, 5-love. Second round action. All right, let's turn our attention to Danilovic. When you're in this position, Chandy, you're down 5-love and you're playing such a good play, you just have to get on the board so you feel like you're in the match, surely.
Absolutely, and you want to hold serve, and that helps you to feel like you're really into the match, like you have some say-so. If you can hold when the balls are in your hand. Danilovic hasn't been able to do either. And when you come off of what is one of the more confidence-boosting wins of her career, getting that win over Venus in the first round, and this is a bitter pill to swallow, to be down pretty quickly 5-love.
30-15.
Danilovic may have come into this match thinking, I'm going to play the forehand. It's a weaker side of Gauff. I may get some free points, some misses off of it. She just hasn't gotten that today so far. She's having to work for everything.
40-15.
Serbian player, and finally has a game point here. Couple of them if she needs them.
Oh, that's great stuff. You never want to lose a set 6 love on the board.
Gauff leads 5-1.
And that just allows Danilovic to just breathe a little easier. I mean, it's still an uphill battle if she wants to try to win this first set. But regardless of what happens the next game or two, she can take momentum into the next set if that's what's about to start. Got to start with something.
Love 15.
Lives and trains in Spain, does Olga Danilovic. Moved there when she was 17. First started out hitting with Alex Correcha. That's when she just loses a bit of leg drive and a little bit of, decelerates, I think, on the swing.
And she tends to collapse as well on some of those serves, and that's partly why they go into the net more often.
Good scrambling from Danilovic. In the end, earns herself a couple of break points.
15-14.
And these are good plays that Danilovic made during this point. Getting forward still was difficult to close out this point, but it did take away a little bit of the time that Gauff had, forcing her to have to hit the pass.
Game.
Well, a couple of double faults, and that gives one of the breaks back to Olga Danilovic. Coco Gauff still in control with a 5-2 lead first set.
First set, new balls, please.
I'll see if the TV can, yeah.
This is around the grounds here at Melbourne Park. In the backdrop there, that's Rod Laver Arena. That's where the player pod is, where the players eat. Change rooms, gym, it's got it all in there. Recovery, ice baths.
Time.
Over here on Margaret Court Arena, it's Olga Danilovic serving with new balls. Just got one of the breaks back, but still in a bit of trouble here at 2-5 first set.
Love 50.
Hard to be critical of her sometimes. That's an unforced error, but I think she feels she has to go for it and try and take Coco Gauff on, but it's a fine balancing act, isn't it?
Well, she had something that was just a bit in front of her, had a little bit of time, just needed a little more margin. That may not necessarily need to be an outright winner. That's a lung buster, that rally, and Danilovic maybe just ran out of gas in the end. Those are the kinds of points that she has to try to play, and it is a lot to come up with over and over again.
Still the odd unforced error that I'm sure Coco wouldn't be thrilled about.
Yeah, every so often, I mean, forehand can get away from her, but overall she's been accelerating nicely on it, and it's why that shot has been regulated pretty well so far. This is where she has to remind herself to continue to hit through the contact point. Guided that last one a little bit, and that was the perfect opportunity for Danilovic. That's what Danilovic cannot afford, and that ball was off of her racket much too quickly. Perfect position for Gauff now.
So a set point now for Coco Gauff.
Deuce.
Take it the same. Don't take it your first hand down the line. Vamos, this one. Come on this point. Come on this point.
So good.
Well, this is when she's at her best, when she's a lot more aggressive off that forehand side, just spreading the court beautifully and just forcing Danilovic just to have to chase. Set point number 2. Unfortunately, that is just long. So that is the first set to Coco Gauff here on Margaret Court Arena.
It's a clean first set of tennis from Coco Gauff. A little bit of a hiccup trying to close it out on serve, but got right back to it on returns. Fantastic start, and it was just what she would have been looking for. Danilovic getting a little attention from the physio. Looks like maybe just something she can take there, but you know, a lot of it just had to do with Gauff. Didn't give Danilovic much room to breathe. The first serve percentage was good. It was very effective when she got that first serve in. 78% of those points won. Not as great on the second serve, but fortunately she didn't have to play from the second serve very often. 8 winners, really dominating in that department, and fewer unforced errors as well than her opponent, and she was able to really get off to a quick start with that 5-love lead. Gave herself plenty of breathing room.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to a 5-love lead, and there's a bit of a free swing. Wouldn't be thrilled with only 1 of 7 points won on the second serve, I'm sure of that. But overall, a pretty tidy and disciplined first set from the world number 3. Got out of the gates quickly.
Time.
Tactically was very good. Also, and as you would expect, unreal movement.
Second set. Gauff to serve.
So Coco Gauff here. Off to a great start.
Even though Danilovic missed that volley, I think that's still a good play. It's a way to pressure Gauff, to change the rhythm and the timing. And Danilovic very rangy up there at the net, so she can, you know, create a little bit of havoc up there. She had a number of points, Danilovic, where she was going up the middle against Venus in her first round match, and that was okay. Gauff today, though, isn't really allowing it very often. I mean, she's opening up the court, she's getting a little more angle, and Danilovic is not being allowed to work these points quite as much.
30-15.
Good body language here from Coco, keen to try and stamp her authority on this one. Get off to a good start in the second set. That's wild.
Game, Gauff.
That's another easy service game for Coco Gauff.
First game.
Gauff getting right back to business on serve after getting broken in her last service game, and she has been so clean off the ground. Very clear, no hesitation, leaning into so many of these ground strokes, and she's meeting Danilovic pace for pace. Danilovic continues to have work to do. Doesn't want to get down the way she did in that first set. This is where she's got to start off holding to give herself the best chance.
If you could get a couple of minutes or even a minute to chat to her and you're coaching Danilovic, what would your message be?
You know, I would suggest that she change the pace and the spins a little bit more. That may not be what she's as comfortable with, but instead of just going more with depth and pace, maybe try to get Gauff a little lower, bring her forward a bit, or get it off the court with a little more angle on that forehand side.
Yeah, there's no doubt it's easier for Coco to use her pace to redirect shots. So I think you're right.
When it's just the same tempo, and she's tried it, it hasn't really worked. And now a set, and potentially if she gets down a break, that would definitely be the fire alarm. Now I've got to make some changes. You see on ground strokes, the direction of Gauff on the forehand fairly evenly distributed, but on the backhand, she is going primarily cross court. 74% of the time, that backhand is going to the Danilovic forehand. She's not afraid of it, Gauff. She lost that point, but it was still, I think, a good play. Going down the line, changing the direction if you're Danilovic there. Just has to be a little more ready for, there's a ball right in the middle, right here in this point, and she just wasn't quite ready. She was a bit in no man's land, undecided, and Gauff able to take advantage. But those are the types of points she's got to try to play more often.
Yeah, better serving in this second set. 3 from 3 when she makes that first serve, so that's what she needs to rely on heavily.
No, that's so well done.
And because you know that Coco quite often uses the chip forehand. She disguised it perfectly with a drop shot.
Yeah, we're talking about Danilovic a little bit because she's the one who's trying to get into this match, but Gauff has been pretty spot on. There isn't a whole lot that she would even want to look to change. Yet she's throwing in a little bit more variety there.
Just not set properly with the feet, just throwing the racket out at that shot. You've got to be really in position and commit with the feet, the setup.
Another break point opportunity for the American. That's what it takes. I mean, those shots had to be so good from Danilovic for her to get the outright winner. Gauff is so quick. She closes off all that court in the blink of an eye. Well done by Danilovic there.
Advantage, Gauff.
Coco Gauff has flooded the court with returns. Very rarely is Danilovic getting free point, quick point. She's up against it, facing another break point.
Great volley. Really went out after this, didn't hesitate. And the way she went out and stuck that forehand volley, it was like she was like, okay, I do not want to have to hit a second volley.
She got that little extra pace on it. Very simple take back, no huge swings, and that was textbook.
Advantage, Gauff.
There's some players that you play against that you just feel like you're in rhythm. It doesn't bother you what they throw at you, and it seems that Gauff is feeling that way in this match.
Game, Gauff.
Well, that's an early break. Coco's mum, Candy, up and about, enjoying the performance so far.
2 games to love.
To love.
Well, she's earned it, Coco Gauff. I mean, she started this match off focused, clarity in what she was trying to do in terms of her game, little adjustments she made from her first round match, and then taking what she's been given from her opponent and just adding to it. Giving away nothing easily, and she's in fantastic position now.
15 love. Let for serve. $30.
Danilovic has to take a few chances when she has the
30-15.
opportunity. Gauff throwing in a couple of big serves the previous points. Get something just a little slower. Got to be ready to pounce on it.
$40-15.
That's great serving from Coco Gauff. Really in control of this second round clash. Leads a set and 3 games to love.
Gauff leads 3 games to love. Second set and by 1 set to love.
Really untroubled today, Coco Gauff. She'll be loving getting through a match like this. Very little physicality in it.
Just enough points where she's had to get down and work and execute, but she's done it beautifully, and there's just no real hesitation, no doubt. This is the perfect kind of match for her to work through all of her paces, and the serve was something we were looking at. I think she was looking at how she could improve that shot from the first match, and I think she's done that. You know, good percentage of first serve. She's thrown in some bombs where she's needed it.
Time.
Everything is just flowing freely so far.
Almost as freely as the Yarra River flows through this city here, through the heart of Melbourne. On another glorious day here. Weather's been so kind to the players and the fans. It is supposed to get a little warmer by the weekend though, Chanda, so look out.
I'm ready.
I know you like hot weather as well. Gets hot in Louisiana.
It does. More humidity though.
Stuff from Danilovic, just taking some chances now. Really, the scoreboard is forcing her to do that.
But when you
15 love.
haven't played against Gauff, and this is the first time they are playing, you don't maybe understand how fast she is until you see some of these balls come back. And Danilovic now having to be ready to play extra 1 or 2 shots. I think of another player when I played who had such quick, powerful movements around the court, and Kim Clijsters is one player that comes to mind. You know, you didn't realize how quick she was until you played against her, and she got to some of the shots that a lot of players wouldn't come close to.
Yeah, could defend so well.
Yeah. Sliding, splits, and getting back out of
She was one of the
to the
first,
other
one of the
parts
first
of the
players,
court.
wasn't she, really, to slide on a hard court. Yeah, shout out to Kim Clijsters. She's very popular here, of course, in Australia, and ruptured her Achilles. That was rough at the end of last year, so.
She's on the road to recovery, though,
Yeah.
and posting some of her progress, and so it's good to see her feeling better. But that is a rough injury, an acute injury.
Yeah, nice. Really good angle here from Danilovic. Cannot afford to go down in a double break here, so just holding on.
It's a little over-ambitious, that shot, and maybe for Danilovic just not being sure what to do.
Yeah, looks like it. Just not, and that can just make you not think clearly, and your shot selection goes out the window, and everything feels like it's going quick.
When it's the constant pressure, I mean, the returns are back on her so often from Gauff's racket.
Yeah, excellent serve. That's what. Against a lot of players, you'd get a lot more free points, but you don't against Coco Gauff. I mean, she's served at 62% of first serves in. That's a pretty good number. Anytime she would generally serve at 60% or above, she would not be down 6-2, 3 love. That's for sure, against most players. This is the shot. She's got such an extreme, or it's a closed grip on the forehand. It's very hard to change direction and hit that down the line. She really wants to just naturally go cross-court again with it, but...
Well, and with Gauff leaning into it, that ball is going low. It's skidding through the court. Definitely don't want to have to try to change direction.
Advantage gone.
Had a look at going over.
Keeps Danilovic in this game. This is almost a must-hold situation. Consider she was not able to recover after going down the double break in the first set.
Danilovic.
Yeah, it's long. That's a really good service hold. Had to fight off break points there, Olga Danilovic. And that just keeps her in touch.
Gauff leads 3 games to 1, second set. Fifteen love. $30.
Coco Gauff has served very well in this match. And it hasn't been a lot that Danilovic can do about it. Hasn't been able to make many inroads. The Gauff service game, just the one break at the end of the first set.
40 love.
But this is a look at Gauff's first serve points won today. And she is well above the average of top 10 players. I mean, that is where Danilovic has not been able to find the answers because of how well Gauff has served. When it comes to second serve returns, Danilovic has done an exceptional job. Problem is, she's just not seeing a lot of second serves, relatively speaking.
Game gone.
Yeah, really well hold. This backhand, it's all one-way traffic here on Margaret Court Arena. Coco Gauff 6-2, 4-1. Gotta love these matches. Takes nothing out of you.
I think it's the kind of match that forces you to go through all your paces. You've got to do everything well. If Gauff had not played at quite this level, this could have been a different match with where Danilovic has been confidence-wise. But she served well, has served better in this match and from the start. And she's hit her ground strokes really well, including the forehand side. She's leaning on it. She's got good acceleration, and that's important.
Yeah, it's been a stress-free match here for Coco Gauff. And what is a stress-free day today here in Melbourne?
What is stress-free?
Oh, I think a stress-free day is a good day where you're not using up a lot of mental energy, and of course physical energy as well. So these are the matches you want early in tournaments if you are to go deep. And Coco Gauff here at 6-2, 4-1 really is in cruise control.
Love 15.
That's been a little of the story of the match for Danilovic. She hasn't had many opportunities and openings, but there's a few that she hasn't capitalized on.
Let it. First song. Love study.
Yeah, unforced errors. Set number 2 up to 14 already. 28 in the match for Danilovic. Chanda, we look at those unforced errors and you can be critical, but she has to be aggressive though, Danilovic. She has to take it on.
It's a difficult line to ride in a match like this one, where Gauff moves so quickly and gets so many extra balls back. That's a test that Danilovic is having to try to pass over and over again.
She's just not going to beat Coco Gauff from a baseline rally position many times out of 10. She might win 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10, but that's not enough.
Well, and not hitting essentially the same balls over and over again. Well hit, well struck, but not really making Gauff have to adjust often. And to Gauff's credit, on top of it, I mean, she's played a very clean match. She had a few more unforced errors in the first set. In this second set, she has brought it down to just 5 so far.
Well, 3 great serves here to bring it back to Juice. Actually played the break points well. Conversion rate not amazing. Only 27% for Coco Gauff. She's had 15 break points and only broken 4 times.
Advantage, Danilovic.
Oh, well done. Brilliant serving from Olga Danilovic here. 5 first serves in a row after being down love 40.
Gauff leads 4 games to 2. Second set.
4-2 Gauff leads.
That's a massive hold, though. And Danilovic may still not turn this second set around, but that hold gives her a chance. Very good chance still.
Got to remember, was down 4-love in that third set against Venus Williams and won 6 games in a row. Really attacks this drop shot, gets the feet going forward. You'll see here she moves into the ball, takes it as early as possible. That's just great creativity.
30-15.
It's not easy to have the belief still and the positive energy. You can see Danilovic just a little more negative after that last miss. Time is getting shorter and shorter for her to get a break. She got the one break at the end of the first set, trying to generate her first break point of this set. Another creative shot from Gauff. Made it look like she might go to the drop shot. Instead, went with a low slice. And then got in good position up at the net. So difficult to pass from that position.
Going along beautifully here, Coco Gauff. Just one game away, 6-2, 5-2.
Gauff leads 5 games to 2, second set, and by 1 set to love.
Even playing stress-free music, the change of ends.
It's all working right now.
Yeah, it's one of those days, I can tell.
A little warmer when you are sitting full sun in the stands, but it has been
fairly
warm, mild compared to the way it could be these first few days.
You take these cooler days when you can get them, that's for sure. As I said, on the weekend it's around the mid-30s, which is really warm on Saturday. Likely to play her third round on Wednesday. It's Wednesday today, so you're likely to play on Friday. Get a day off in between your matches. All right, Coco Gauff, can she wrap it up here? 6-2, 5-2 lead.
Love 15.
Take the right step, go for the ball.
Talk about how great Coco Gauff moves, but it is so good to watch up close.
Love 30.
It's the anticipation as well.
She's
quick. She's heading back even before that ball went over her head.
Right, she's quick with her first step, and it's explosive, and that's the part.
Yeah, just run out of answers here, Olga Danilovic. So it is Coco Gauff here on Margaret Court Arena with 3 match points.
15-40.
It's a dominant Coco Gauff today.
2 sets to love.
A straight sets winner over Olga Danilovic, going through really comfortably today. 6-2, 6-2.
There's only positives that you can say about that performance. Gauff doing everything better than her opponent. Opponent who was playing with some confidence, coming off of a good first round win, but Gauff, she had in her mind what she wanted to improve. She made the adjustments, and from the start just never gave her opponent Olga Danilovic any breathing room. It was impressive off serve. That was one of the best areas of the match. Appreciation for Danilovic. She fought out there, but it was just up against a wall for her against how well Gauff played.
Yeah, absolutely disappointment today for Danilovic. Probably left her best tennis on that court with Venus Williams in her first round.